What's going on, guys? It's Aaron with Lansing Lawn Service. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Guys, I just got back to the shop from out doing work, so I'm dirty, I'm sweaty, I'm nasty, my hair's all hat hair, but that's the way we do around here. So, today I want to talk to you about Kujo Yardware shoes. But first, I want you guys to check out the Mowing in the Dark Lawn Care Podcast. Check it out wherever you listen to podcasts. Also, smash that subscribe button and smash that like button. All right, let's jump into it. The Kujo Yardware shoes. I have been wearing these since GIE last year, so GIE 2021. I bought these at the show. They just happened to have my size in stock. I want to tell you my experience with the Kujo Yardware shoe. Now, a few years back, I made a video on why I would never buy Kujo Yardware shoes. So I made a little bit of a mistake. I wanted my boots, my Georgia boots. I love them. They're awesome. I use them all winter long even. They're just regular work boots. They're not steel toe, but I wear them all winter long for snow and all that stuff. But in the summer, they were just getting so heavy. So I decided at the show last year that I would try a pair of the Kujo Yardware shoes. And I gotta say, my initial experience with the shoe as I was working, when I first started wearing them, wasn't great. It was painful, to say the least. My dogs were barking. But now, after wearing them for, 6 months or so, working in them, dealing with the pain, the foot pain, and all that stuff, finally getting comfortable with the Kujo shoes, I really like them. They're not perfect, but they're light. They keep my feet pretty well dry, and they're breathable, which is really nice. Guys, I was very skeptical about the Kujo Yardware shoe at first because everybody was getting sent pairs of shoes. You know, Brian's Lawn Maintenance, all these bigger YouTube guys were getting sent lawn care shoes, and they were doing these rave reviews on the shoes, and they were giving out codes because they were getting kickbacks from Kujo. You know, when somebody used their code, I was very skeptical. And I'm always very skeptical when somebody is promoting something with a code. These Kujo shoes are dirty, all right? Dirty. All the Kujo Yardware shoe videos that I saw before that were sponsored, the shoes were clean, they were pristine, they were brand new. These are dirty. These have been worn a lot. As you can see, there's the tread pattern on the bottom. They are starting to wear down a little bit, still have great grip. So I was skeptical, and that was one of the biggest reasons why I said I would never buy a pair. But I'm getting older. I've been doing more things, trying more things to help body aches and things like that. And I gotta say, the Kujo Yardware shoes at first, for the first 4 months at least, really hurt my feet. I couldn't get, because of this strap here, didn't seem to be able to get the shoe tight enough around the big toe part, this part right here, of my foot. And so my foot would slide around in the shoe. It was super uncomfortable because my boots and all my other shoes fit really snug around that part of my foot. And so I couldn't get it tight enough to be comfortable on hillsides and things like that. The shoes would slide, and my foot would turn in the shoe. It was just so uncomfortable. And I finally found that I had to really, really pull on these laces up front here to get it super tight. And it was really uncomfortable because it made it tight all the way up my foot. It would bruise the top of my foot because I'd have to get it so tight so my foot wouldn't move around in the shoe. And it was painful. The bottoms of my feet would be painful when I'd get home. You know, they'd be painful halfway through the day. And it was pretty miserable for a while there. But finally, they are now feeling very comfortable. And I don't have to tighten the laces up like I used to. I guess I've just gotten used to my foot kind of moving around in the shoe. They're really light. I really like them now, but a 4-month break-in period is kind of what I think of it as. I mean, it was a long time, guys. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat what I think of the Kujo Yardware shoe. I like it now, but at first I almost threw them in the trash. I'm going to be honest. I almost went back to the old boots because it just sucked. It was really painful. But now I love them. I think they're a good shoe. Do I think they're great? Do I think they're a game changer? No. I think they are light. I think they work well for that. They have great traction. As long as the grass isn't wet, you've got great traction on hillsides and everything. If the grass is wet, you're going to be slipping around. You will notice if you wear Kujo Yardware shoes into a McDonald's or on any tile surface, flat tile surface, you are going to be slipping around. You don't have a lot of grip. These were made for the yard. They were not made to walk on a dance floor or whatever. So, I mean, that's neither here nor there, but, you know, that is what it is. I tried insoles in these shoes. Didn't help a bit. I don't know if they were the wrong insoles. I got my feet measured at one of those machines. It told me which ones to get. I don't know if it was right or not, but that just made it worse. Some nice things. There doesn't seem to be any real wear on these shoes. Like I've said, it's July. It's the second week of July. The only thing that is showing any wear so far is just the tread. That's it. Everything around the shoe is tight. The seams are all tight. It's really good. It's a good shoe. And it looks like it's going to last me the whole season, which is awesome because my boots that I had, those have never lasted me a whole season. The tread wears off really fast, and it's just, then you don't have grip on hills. So it looks like these are going to work really well, and they're going to last me through the season, which is really good. I am not sponsored by Kujo. I don't have a coupon code or anything for you. I am just sharing my real world experience with the Kujo Yardware shoes. I want you to know up front, your feet are going to hurt at least for 2 weeks. They even say that. Kujo even says that there is a break-in period for these shoes. I would definitely agree with that. For me, it took about 4 months to get really comfortable in these shoes. I'm not going to lie. But now that I'm comfortable in them, I really like them. But once these wear out, then I have to buy a new pair and start that break-in process all over again. Now maybe my feet will be adjusted enough to the Kujo Yardware shoes where it's only a 2-week break-in period. I can handle that, but I don't want to put myself through another 4 months of break-in to get comfortable with the shoe. So we'll see. I do plan to buy another pair come next spring or whenever these wear out finally. And I'm just going to see what that break-in process is like. Maybe my feet are used to the shoes now and the break-in period is going to be a lot shorter. I don't know. We will find out. They do keep your feet dry. I mean, they do. I thought that they would not keep my feet dry. I said that in the other video that I made a couple years ago. But the toe actually does keep your foot dry. You will get some water in here. If you have really tall, thick grass, you will get some water in here and here. I've only rarely got water in here. So the toe keeps your toes dry. That's the one thing I was really worried about with these shoes. Really, honestly, it's not a deal breaker. Your feet will stay I would say your feet will stay 95% dry in these. You will be in some situations where the side of your foot or whatever will get a little wet. We can all deal with that. My foot has never been soaking wet unless I stepped in a puddle. All right, so these are great shoes. you could try them for yourself. I'm not going to tell you to go out and buy them, but if you want to try them, this is an actual real world review. Not a raving fan. I'm not a raving fan of Kujo Yardware shoes. I like them. I think they're comfortable. If something else came out on the market, I would try it in place of the Kujo Yardware shoe. But right now, Kujo is the top dog for Yardwear shoes in the green industry. They just are. And they make a good product. But the 4-month break-in period, at least for my feet, was rough. So make your own decision. Make your own choice. Don't take what I say as truth. You need to actually buy a pair and see what you think of them. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Smash that like button, and I will see you in the next video.